Guys. Hey, you guys. Welcome, everyone. You were invited to this event because someone thinks that you could benefit from these life changing products and that you have what it takes to be successful. So, we are so glad to have you join us here this evening for this event. You may be watching us tonight, or maybe even watching us on the replay when you get time. Either way, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. All right, I just want to get started though with just a few expectations. Like, what should you expect as we begin this event? We want you to know we're going to be conscious of your time. Our lives are all crazy busy, right? And we want to respect that. So we're going to go quick. We might graze over some information, but know that if you have like any questions, you guys, just message the person that invited you, and then they're going to help you get your questions answered. Okay. Although we're going to cruise, we also want to make sure though that you understand like why these products are in such high demand and how this opportunity can seriously just set you up for success. So, like I said, we can totally dig deeper into certain areas after we chat about the event tonight. Okay. All right. So, we have a few girls on here tonight and also one awesome fella. And he is also going to share with us some testimonies. We're going to share about products and also about this amazing opportunity. Okay. I always have to get started with the disclaimer. So I'm going to read it just because I didn't memorize it. Sorry. All right. Plexus Worldwide makes no guarantees of outcomes or income, as the success of each individual independent ambassador is dependent on work ethic, skill set, and how he or she chooses to exercise those skills. All right, let's get started. First of all, I just want to share with you guys quick my testimony. So for me, you guys, I struggled with time. I always felt like I just didn't have enough time. I was struggling with balance between life, just being like a mom, a wife, working full time. It was exhausting. But this struggle, it honestly just led me to like a really bad place in my life with having like poor health, always feeling extremely overwhelmed. And literally, you guys, I just felt like crap. I had low energy, struggled with falling into staying asleep, crazy sugar cravings, difficulty getting pregnant. We had a miscarriage, getting sick often. You guys, I was just a mess, you guys. People from the outside though, they just saw like this thin, fit girl that just always kind of seemed to be happy and everything was fine. But inside, you guys, I felt like disgusted, just in shame, ashamed, embarrassed, disappointed actually that I had just let my health get this way. I was bummed. I felt like I never had enough time or energy though to put towards getting healthy. I also found that so many other people were in the same position I was. I was introduced to a line of gut health supplements, and this, you guys, changed everything. It provided me with more energy, better sleep, control over my awful sugar cravings, better mood, better immunity, so many things. So I knew that so many other people were struggling with this as well. This literally just led me on a mission to help other people, to help them get more energy, help them get better health, more enthusiasm, and also more time freedom while still contributing to their household. So I thank God for this opportunity. Because of it, this past year, I've been able to cut down on my hours at the dental office. And this has been huge because I feel like it helped kind of fill that void that I was having, like with my balance of time. It gave me more time freedom. And I want to be able to help others be able to have this balance in their lives too. So, hence why I'm here tonight, you guys, just sharing with you all in hopes that it may relate to you or someone that you may know that could also be helped from it. All right, I'm going to pass this over to Candace, and she is now going to give her testimony and her unique story with Plexus. So go ahead, Candace.
Thanks, Crystal. I appreciate the opportunity. So, my name is Candace Roth, and I am a nurse by training and now currently working within administration with a cancer institute across 28 sites now because we keep expanding. So, my story is very similar to Crystal's, but yet also a little bit different. And that I was really looking for something for overall health and wellness, but then also I have suffered for years from chronic migraines since I was 12 years old. So with that, I, kept taking the supplements and anti-seizure medications that associated with the migraines, which, as we all know, are not healthy. So I was really looking for something for, increased energy, increased mental clarity, the increased ability to make great decisions, but then also to get rid of those migraines. So that was a huge, huge piece for me that I was looking for. And I thankfully got reconnected with one of my sorority sisters and dear friends. I had saw a couple things that she had posted on social media as it relates to the supplements that Plexus has and how they were non-GMO, vegan, vegetarian, completely healthy for you and for your body. And so I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not take a chance? Why not take and try something for 7 days, see how it feels, see how I feel, and see if it makes the difference. So I was absolutely one of those that got into this accidentally. I did not intend to get into this to build a business or, further enhance the financial and time freedom. And I actually didn't tell my husband when I initially started this. I'm not saying that's what y'all should do, but that was something that I kind of kept to myself because I wanted to keep this to me, wanted to kind of see how this worked for me. And it was actually my husband who said, you know what, something is different with you. Something has changed. You are more vibrant. You seem to have a zest for life. You seem to be more patient with our children. What's been going on? And this was from a time period of about November to February that he recognized a difference. And so that's when I shared with him, so here's what I've done. Here's what I've been doing. What do you think? And so we were completely bought in at that point. I absolutely experienced the increased energy, the increased mental clarity. I was also able to get rid of my acid reflux medications that were prescription medications. And then I am so blessed and thankful to say that I am no longer taking the chronic migraine medications. I had weaned myself down, and it's been a good 3 to 4 weeks now that I have not taken anything for chronic migraine. So I am so thankful and blessed that I've not even experienced a headache as it relates to that sense. I think the other thing that I've seen and I've witnessed and I've been thankful for is the weight loss. And that was not something that I went into this saying I want a quick fix as it relates to weight loss. But absolutely, that's a side effect of all of the other issues that I wanted to focus on. So again, I'm thankful for that. My husband are also on these supplements. He's seen weight loss. He's seen the same things: increased energy, less sweet tooth cravings, less sugar cravings. And then my kids as well. Both of my kids have struggled with some, chronic bowel disorders and some IBS type related symptoms. And so by taking some of the supplements that are for kids and approved for kids, this has been a lifesaver for them. So I just can't say enough about what this has done for me and for my family, my extended family, etc. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my dear friend, Miss Nicole.
Thank you, Candace. I just love hearing these stories now. But I'm an attorney by trade, so I was a pretty big skeptic. I get it. And the most common objections that I hear now are really the same ones that I had. So I'm going to walk through those with you. The first one was, is it safe? Okay. I was concerned, I didn't want to take something that was a quick fix, that was full of stimulants, that was full of artificial ingredients. And I will tell you that I did a great deal of research on these products. And what I found is these products are made from the most natural ingredients and have been approved for use before, during, after pregnancy, even with children. My own pediatrician has approved these products for my own children. And so I rest assured that these are safe. Will it work for me? That was the other thing. I rolled my eyes at those testimonies that I saw on Facebook, and I thought, that's great for them, but will it work for me? And I will tell you that there are two things that I know. In my experience with Plexus, I would say that 99% of those individuals who use the products consistently and follow their schedule are absolutely seeing results. I will also say that we have a money-back guarantee. So Plexus stands behind their products 100% with a 60-day money-back guarantee. So when I ordered, I was also like Candace, I didn't tell my husband. But I didn't really want to deal with the eye rolls. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not going to tell him. And if in 60 days I'm not happy, I can get my money back. And so, I obviously we can see that I'm here now, but I didn't understand how these products could be a one size fits all. It really didn't seem to make sense for me that these products could help such a variety of issues. But I'll really explain it this way. And as Crystal said, we can go into much more depth and answer your specific questions. But these products really seek to address the three main causes of health issues: blood sugar imbalance, cellular inflammation, and proper gut health. By targeting these things, our products are able to get to the root of the problem and provide the body the balance it needs to perform like it was made to: efficiently, healthy, happy. And really, that's what it was for me. I started this journey for weight loss, to feel better. But it was really the happiness that my husband noticed first. So, is it expensive? I was there. I get it. And I didn't think that I could justify spending that money on myself, on my own self-care. But the truth is, we either spend it on that front end, on our prevention, or on triage on the other end. And for me, that's where I ended up. Doctor after doctor, prescription after prescription, test after test, trying to get to the bottom of what was wrong with me. But at that very same time, I didn't think twice about spending $4 a day on my Starbucks habit or those Sonic happy hours, those glasses of wine or that emergency chocolate fix at night. No, those were survival. And yet, for that very same price, I could have been getting a blood sugar balancing, delicious drink, a quality probiotic, a superior magnesium oxygenating cleansing product, and a multivitamin. Seems pretty logical when you look at it that way, doesn't it? But for me, it's hard to really address the cost of these products without sharing that I have not had to pay for a single product since that very first time that I ordered secretly. And that's not all. We have built a significant income that has replaced what I was making as an attorney. But I think it's fitting to introduce my biggest skeptic to really explain a bit about what he thought when we started out. So,
hi guys, biggest skeptic here. I'm Nicole's husband, but when she started this, of course, I was the guy giving the eye rolls, because how could this be anything that we could make money off of, or the products work? But I'll tell you right now, I am her biggest fan, and yes, the products work. Yes, the company is a great company, but I think the most important thing of this entire journey over the last 2 years has been watching my wife blossom into a business owner, a business leader, and building up a tribe of women and men across the country that are all in this together, and they root each other on, and they help solve problems. And I think it's the biggest thing that I hear from people is that, I just don't like to sell. I'm just not a salesperson. And that's great, because you're going to do excellent if you choose to do that. This isn't selling. This is social solving. You hear the triggers every day of, I'm tired. If I only had the money, I don't have time. I have to go to work. I don't have the freedom to do that. Those are all the things that we've gained with this: is time, money, freedom, and health. But I think that some of the most fun of this entire thing is the friends we've met along the way. Our tribe has grown and continues to grow. We take trips with our friends that are our new friends and our old friends. We're looking forward to many more trips with them. But if I could give you any advice, if this is something that you're curious about or want to learn more about, definitely do. But if you think you can't do this, you're absolutely right. You won't be able to do this. But if you think that you might be able to, oh man, the sky's the limit of where you can take this this opportunity. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Amber.
Hey guys, how are y'all tonight? I'm going to talk to you guys a lot of things that Dan has already said. He kind of took the words right out of our mouths. We're absolutely one plexus. In fact, that's our motto. We are a tribe of friends that got together and helped one another. In fact, the person who got me started on plexus is Nicole, who just spoke to you. I was like a lot of you. I was a tired, fat mama who had 4 kids and felt like she was getting pulled in different directions. But you know how we moms are, we put ourselves in last place. It wasn't until my husband started having some health troubles that I kind of perked up, because honestly, I was a big skeptic. When Nicole started sharing, I thought, what the heck has she gotten herself into? She was top of our class in high school. She's an attorney, and now she is peddling some product. I thought she was crazy. But it wasn't until my husband started having some health issues that I said, okay, he's a man, God love him. He's not going to do this on his own. He needs a partner. So I started talking to Nicole and asking her lots and lots of questions. And we decided to get a month's supply of what we call our Pink Drinker Slim, and we used it as a 2-week trial. And I still, after starting the Pink Drink, was still skeptical. I swear to you, I blamed my newfound energy on everything. So the night before, I got a good sleep. That's why I had lots of energy. Later that day, I had a good steak meal. So, that protein was in me. I had lots of energy. The 3 days down the road, I didn't have a headache and I didn't have to have a required nap, but it must have been that good coffee that I'd had. So for an entire week of trying Plexus, I kept blaming everything, blaming. It wasn't until about the 5th or 6th day, I had homeschooled 2 of our children, taking them to soccer, then to dance, back to soccer to pick up 1, then to dance. And I came home about 9:30 at night, and I was doing laundry. And I know that may sound crazy to you, but for us busy moms, doing laundry at 9:30 at night is usually because someone needed something the next day. No, I came home and I had energy. That was when I had the light bulb moment. I said, oh my gosh, this stuff is actually working. So that is when I said, okay, I'm no longer going to be this tired, fat mama who is no longer happy. I'm going to take this serious. So my husband and I both jumped in. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, because I homeschool my kids, that I have all the time in the world. But in actuality, my husband and I run a successful printing company that has been in the family since 1960. We are big volunteers in both Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. We have 4 very active children, and we also run other businesses. I wasn't looking to join Plexus because I wanted to make money, quote unquote. Everyone here that you're listening to, we're all ambassadors with Plexus. And being an ambassador is just kind of like having a Sam's Club membership. You pay an annual fee and you become an ambassador. Now, what you do with that ambassadorship is completely up to you. But I can tell you that this is truly, truly a life-changing experience. And I'm not just talking about health. I'm also talking about wealth. And a lot of times when you have money issues, it affects your health. So what kind of life-changing money could you have? What if you had just an extra $100 a month? Or maybe just an extra $500, $1,000, $5,000? What about making 6 figures? That can truly happen with Plexus. Now, I was like you guys, I only joined Plexus for the deep discounts. I also like that I was getting a personal website from our company that is fantastic and beautiful. And I liked it that I didn't have to have inventory or have parties. But this is truly your ambassadorship. It's your business. You are truly in charge of it. So what you do with it, it's your decision. You can decide to make $100. And let me tell you, an extra $100 is fantastic in this household. That's groceries. I have all 6 of our family members on varying Plexus products, and I have not paid for those products in almost 2 years. What about an extra $1,000 a month? That could almost pay your mortgage right there. What about 6 figures? Could that take and replace your current income? Or maybe you would like a Lexus. We have a Plexus Lexus program. Trips to Hawaii, maybe, shopping trips, whatever you want, you can do it. You can set your goals and you're in charge. The best thing about it is we have an amazing tribe here. Just like Dan was saying, we truly are one Plexus and we support one another. Nicole and I were friends in middle school and high school, and we've rejuvenated our friendship with Plexus, and we've worked together, and we've gone on trips where we have seen each other in Las Vegas and even Orlando, and we've been able to rekindle our friendship. And you can actually go to these events and actually get new friends. We have things that's like convention, like I said, where we go on different trips. And Leaders Retreat, this year Leaders Retreat is on a cruise to the Bahamas. And there's other events and community events. But the best part is the friendships and the bonds that you get. We're all about health, fun, and friendship. And that's what Plex is about. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can never sell anything. And that's the other best part. We're not asking you to sell. We want you to share. We want you to grow those friendships that you already have. We don't want you to go and plaster Plexus all over your social media. We want this to be natural for you and to share. So let's say, have you shared something with your friends lately? Perhaps a restaurant that you went to the other night that was fantastic. Or maybe you saw a movie and you shared that with your friends. Or you tried a new exercise and you shared that with your friends. Guess what? You were advertising those restaurants, those movies, those exercises for free. And that's exactly what we want you to do with Plexus, because you will love these products so much, you can do nothing but share the good news about them. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Kelly, and she's just going to talk to you a little bit more about her experience as an ambassador with Plexus.
Thank you, Amber. Hello, good evening. I'm Kelly Turnus, and I just wanted to share my testimonial. Mine started out kind of like everyone else. I didn't want to sell the products. I was just looking for energy after having my 3rd kid. I was in the trenches, struggling with that afternoon crash, leaning towards all the chocolate and caffeine to get me through it all. But little did I know that paying for my products was my #1 goal. So I got there, and that was all I was going to do, just get my products paid for. I had 3 kids in daycare, so that was my goal. But after I started feeling better and things started happening more than I even signed up for example, my seasonal allergies was a huge one. All of a sudden I noticed that I wasn't taking my allergy pills, and I was like, that's weird. I've had allergies my entire life, like miserable hot mess in the fall. So lo and behold, I was a busy mom, full-time working, and with my 3 kids, as I said, and I was just messaging and talking to people just like everyone else was saying. I wasn't trying to sell anything. I was just sharing and letting people know how great I felt. And so in the nooks and crannies of my life, I was able to build a business, and it just kept growing and evolving. And I had no idea that that's what was going to happen, but it's been awesome. And just recently, I was able to quit my corporate job that I had been at for the past 10 years. So woohoo, that was amazing. And I've been able to be home with my kids over the summer. And again, a dream that I've always wanted, but never thought was quite possible. So anything is possible. The sky is the limit. You can get your products paid for. You can be a stay-at-home mom. You can go on vacations. You can get your groceries paid for. Whatever it is, the sky is the limit. I'm telling you, it's not about being a salesy person at all. Like, I am not that person. I don't want to force anything on anyone. I just want my friends and family to feel better. And those messages that you get and people telling you that you've changed their life, like, it gets you right there in the heart. So anyways, that's kind of my story, and it's been awesome. We are a one Plexus that everyone talked about. So if you have any doubts, about if you can do this. I guarantee you can. And the products, just by taking them, if you just want to do that and don't want to do anything with the business, I'm telling you, it's life-changing. Who knew I could get rid of my seasonal allergies? Come on, that's amazing. Anyway, so I'm going to pass it off to Crystal to close up our night. Thank you.
Thank you, lady. All right, can you guys hear me okay? Nicole, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. It wasn't showing up on my end, so I just wanted to make sure. All right, you guys. So what if? That is truly going to be our code word for tonight. And what I want you guys to leave this night is, what if this could change everything? Like, what if this could help you with your health, your wellness, give you back your energy, help you be a better mom? There's so many things that we could plug into that area. What if? And it's not just about your health and your wellness. It's also about, like, how could we contribute to our families financially? That was a huge part for me as well. So how I'm going to end tonight's event is I want you just to reach out to the ambassador who invited you on tonight and just send them the code word, what if, okay? Right after that, I then want you to just let them know, what part of tonight's event did you find like the most interesting? What did you enjoy the most? And then we would love to know if you have any questions at all, you guys. We just want to make sure we dig deeper into those questions, and that way we can help you get them answered. So, all right, you guys, have a great rest of your night. Bye.